Living creatures are born with a body. They have become accustomed to the mechanical functions of their every part and have lived the same way for at least some time. Their body is the thing that makes them living. The body transmits pain and it transmits joy. Limbs and fingers become such an essential part of the life that living creatures don't think about using them, they just do. And all of a sudden, something rightfully belonging to you gets ripped away, unfairly taken. What can one do about it? The irreversible is irreversible. The physical prowess of Guts was an inborn combination of physical strength and mental fierceness. It was granted to him as a gift, but it was nonetheless his and no one else's. He got used to the fruits of his bodily gifts. One could say that the fruits were so sweet that he forgot the tree he had to climb and the relationships he had to build on the way. Fruits might be sweet, but be careful what tree you ascend, so that you don't fall from far above or be pushed off. Guts lost an eye and a half of one arm in the eclipse, thus losing two of the four most precious parts to a fighter: legs, arms, eyes and ears. This now signalized mortality and trauma that Guts hadn't quite experienced before. Someone tested him from this point onwards. Was it the same entity that granted him the physical gifts? Was it the law of causality? Was it some gods? An answer very likely wouldn't be given until the end of his life. The one who had been physically favored by the heavens was thrown down in the dark depths. Surrender, it meant. Give up and quit. Your luck has run out, so don't push it anymore. Guts felt the pressure of the test. He felt challenged even more than before. He probably wanted to prove to himself and to the world that he still could pull his weight with half a pair of arms and eyes. Who dared challenge the favored? The spiral went down and down as Guts fought with fate. If Guts was to go out, it was to go out on his own terms. With time, he developed a hatred for the weak. Guts fell down from grace and yet still fought to the bitter end. Why was no one else doing the same? Was it because Guts was favored in the beginning? Does that explain it? Hasn't Guts shown that even the unfavored can rattle the earth? He was now one of them, unfavored. Yet, he couldn't stand the weakness which brought a stench about. I can still live and fight. Give me one arm to swing at the enemy, one eye to see them bleeding, and if you leave me two legs, you grant me the opportunity to outrun any and everyone. I will be grateful to show the world that the disadvantaged can defeat their enemies, return home, and be happy. Guts, in actuality, was an unfavored from his birth, though a different kind. He is the kind that fought to see better days and to make his own luck, thus finding out how much gifts he possessed. Guts is one of the unfavored who became favored and then fell back down.
Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess, and then thankfully remember how you would crave them if they were not yours.